you know, I think I'm gonna pass on that because I would rather introduce this video for you guys. Hi, Nina here. Welcome. It's October, which means it is Spooky Doodle season on this channel. Welcome. If you missed our previous Spooky Doodle videos, I will have them linked in the description box so you can get yourself caught up. In today's video, I am going to do something a little different. We are not going to be doodling. Instead, I am going to give you a tour of all of the different Halloween doodles that I have available on my Etsy. So, without further ado, I am going to send you on over to Desk Nina, so that way you all can get started. Later. What's up? Desk View Nina here, taking over for Introduction Nina. As Intro Nina was saying, and as the title of this video says, today is a doodle reveal. I am going to be showing you guys my entire Halloween collection of doodles. It is October, and that means on this channel, it is Spooky Doodle season. We started Spooky Doodle season off with a ghost doodle, which I will link in the description box, a way for you to watch that if you wish. And I figured a good way to continue is to just show you guys everything that I already have done, and all of these are available on my Etsy, so if you're interested in them, you can pick them up. We'll have a link to my Etsy shop also in the description box. In the Halloween collection that I have a total of 11 doodles. 3 of them are canvas measuring 10 inches by 8 inches, and 8 of them are paper measuring 6 inches by 8 inches, and all of this is done with Sharpie. So, to begin, I'm going to show you guys my canvases. I did these back in May. There are a trio. They are a trio, Ghostbuster themed, as you can see. Starting off with the Ghostbuster logo. The external doodles are done in black, of course, and they are my more, as I'm calling them, my modern looking doodles, which I did start back in May. I think is typically the time frame when these kind of started popping up. And as you can see, the red is also done in Sharpie. And then my next piece in my Ghostbuster trilogy trio is the Ghost Catcher. I used the old school vintage toy as my reference for this. That's why it has more of a toy-like look to it, and it doesn't look like the one that is in the actual movie. So I don't know if any of you watching remember this toy. It was so much fun. You push this button and like the trap opened up. Oh, it was just so much fun. And that will bring us on to the third piece, which I actually have to rotate, which is the Proton Pack. And again, I used the toy version, the 1980s toy version, to complete this piece. As you can see, I was doing this back when I wasn't completely filling in all of the blank spacing. I think if I was to have done this today, I would have filled this in. I don't think I'm going to go back, though. I don't really like going back with my pieces. I feel like, you know, this was how I was doing my doodles at this time, and that needs to be preserved. So those are the 3 canvases. Like I said, they measure 10 by 8, and they are found on Etsy. And again, they I have the Proton Pack, the Ghost Catcher, and then the Ghostbuster logo itself. Moving along to our paper doodles that measure 6 by 8. We are starting off with my ghost. This is the first ghost that I ever did. I completed this back in October of 2019, and I actually have a time-lapse video that I posted on my Instagram back when I did this. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that now. Voiceover Nina here, welcoming you to the archival footage that I found for today's video. As you can see, this is the ghost that I made. The doodles are a lot different. It used to take me like an hour, whereas now it takes me like 30 minutes. So there's definitely a big difference. Yeah, so as you can see, and as I was saying during the time lapse, the doodles are so much more compacted, and no joke, this doodle took me like an hour to do. If I was to do this now in the style that I am doodling in now, 20 minutes, maybe, if I got distracted. It wouldn't take me long at all. So I definitely am happy that I moved away from this more compacted form of doodling. And actually, and that's not even a real good example either, but if you see these two, side by side, I actually feel like the doodles in this one have more of a personality than the doodles in this one, and so that's something that I'm enjoying too, just seeing the little doodles themselves kind of coming to life. So like I said, this one was done October of 2019, and then we have our Slimer. I did Slimer in May when I was doing the other Ghostbuster doodles. I really love this one. This is one of my favorite. I kind of did the outer green, so it made it look like he was glowing. So yeah, so this was done in May of this year. And as you can see, in this corner, I had the very beginning of the Doodler. There's the starting off point, of course, but this is almost a Doodler. I hadn't added the freckles or the pigtails yet, so that's fun. I always love seeing those, and it's like, oh, I was almost there. Okay, so now we have come on along to the second jack-o'-lantern that I've done. The first one I did back in October of 2019 when I did that first ghost that I showed you. It has already found its forever home, but I actually have a side-by-side comparison that I took a picture of just to show my development, and I will actually go ahead and insert that now for you. In the last year, definitely a lot has changed, and just the way that I'm doing the center doodles, I put a lot more dimension and just a lot more time into this one. I see this is a little different because the paper is tan instead of the classic white that I use. I thought that that would just kind of amplify the fall, autumn, field. Moving along. The second ghost that I did, this is actually one of my least favorite pieces. I hate talking bad about my doodles. It's okay, I still love you, I promise. I have a reason why I don't like this, and it's funny, this is the second time that I'm recording this video. The music was way too loud in the first take, and I was like yelling at you guys. But something happened, I had a realization, and then something happened, and it was really funny, so I kept it, and I'm actually going to insert it now. Duck to me, I don't know if anyone else sees that. It looks like a very confused duck ghost, which I guess that's cool, you know, if someone's into ducks and ghosts and they want to combine the two. It's a duck ghost. It's the ghost of Howard the Duck. Oh my god, there we go. That's what I did. So moving along, my second ghost, I actually did this ghost and this ghost in the same day. Like I said, I really wasn't happy with this one. I am now that I know that I did Howard the Duck, but I was like, no, I need to do better. So I did better. Oh, we're falling. Hold on, sorry. Oh god. Okay, I guess the lesson here is to not make fun of Howard the Duck. Let's take a moment. Yeah, so like I was saying, it kind of looks like a duck. but you know, I'm sure there's someone out there who wants to decorate their home with a ghost duck doodle. And then here are my bats. I have a few more videos scheduled. Like I said, this is Spooky Doodle season. So the entire month I'm going to be doing Halloween themed doodles. One of those doodles I have planned for you guys is going to be some more bats. I'm not going to do them quite like this. I like to kind of change up my doodles when I redo them. So in this background, because I wanted to offset the black doodles that I used for the inside of the bats, which as you were able to see are very, very fine. That was incredibly difficult to do. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to do it like this again. I think what I'm going to do is, you know what? I actually don't know what I'm going to do, so I'm not going to tell you yet. You're going to have to find out by subscribing and watching my videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Moving on from the bat, and I did this in September, by the way, and as well as this first ghost. There was a whole weekend where I just did Halloween doodles, and these were a part of that weekend. And this was also a part of that weekend, my witch's hat. I am also planning on doing another witch's hat for Spooky Doodle season, so you can look forward to that. This witch's hat, I was kind of thinking more along the lines of Wizard of Oz. You know, the Wicked Witch of the West, that kind of thing. And that's why I did the kind of curly Q tip at the top of the hat. And for some reason, I always think of like green velvet when I think of witches and witches' hats. And so that's what I did. The green band is supposed to be like a green velvet. And then we've come to my final ghost. This ghost I just did. It's actually up. The video for it is on my channel. And yeah, so if you want to see how this was created, you can go on there. The link is in the description for you. And I'm realizing to myself, I just lied to you. My doodles got a little out of order. So this is actually the last ghost that I have done. This is not the last ghost that I have to show you. This is the last ghost that I have to show you. This one was briefly seen in the flashback with the Howard the Duck camera fiasco that I showed you. So this was the third ghost that I did, and this was also done in the same weekend as these. So yeah, these are all of my Halloween doodles. I'm going to be doing more throughout the month, so just you wait. And yes, thank you for coming along with me on this reveal. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to my channel, subscribing would mean the world to me. So go ahead and do that if you wish. And also, you know, click the bell icon for notifications. I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you don't want to miss it, especially in the month of October. All right. Well, Nina is out. I'll see you all later. Bye.